Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
Here we are back in the she shop, and it is time for a Doom Pile project. I pulled it off that shelf back there, which is where all the Doom projects reside. Not all of them. There may be a few in the garage. They're the larger ones that can't fit on the shelf. We were cleaning off that shelf and we were doing pretty good at it. And then it just kind of got to the point where I'm like, ugh, I can't. I'm back. And to prove this is a Doom Pile project, it is so covered in dirt and dust, actually sanding dust. Y'all. All right, so this is a project that I did years ago. I don't even know that it was part of the channel. I don't remember if it was part of the channel. I don't think it was. I think it's back when I first started. But anyway, it is this lamp that's been sitting on the shelf forever. So I painted this lamp, and you can see under the dirt, it's got a little blue and gray to match a lampshade that I had that was blue and gray. And it matched it beautifully. The only problem was the lampshade didn't fit. The lampshade was small. I think it's up there. But too big for this. So it was just like, it didn't look right. Never looked right. The size out from this base was too big. But recently, when I was out junking with my daughter, y'all saw me pick up this little lampshade, which seems to fit this lamp beautifully. Except the gray and the blue don't work, which I knew it's scratched over here. So it needed to be redone anyway. It was either I needed to find a blue and a gray lampshade, or we needed to, let's see, scratched. Or we needed to change the color. Or find a lampshade that was going to work. I was actually looking for like maybe a small drum shade and a neutral and all that stuff, but I came across this. So it's becoming a boudoir lamp. It's going to be a cute little boudoir lamp. Look at this. This is so cute. We're still going to do the base in a neutral because that shade is extremely specific. I'm using this. This is that paint that I picked up. We don't need to talk about it. It's fine. It's just not what I wanted. It's super expensive, so we're going to use it up. But let's put the shade behind me right now. Let's see over there. Keep it out of the way. Keep it clean. And then it's going to get put into the booth or one of the shops. It's time for it to move out of here. Let's put it that way. It's time for it to get finished. The lamp needs to get sanded, painted, repaired. It's not broken. It works fine. It's just, oh, it is broken. Oh, yo, that's a crack. That's a hole. What happened to you? Well. I'm looking around for stuff I can use to repair it. No. I'm trying to think, because is this ceramic? The crack doesn't go all the way around, so it's a good thing we caught that right away. Because that could have been, ooh, that's a hole. Like, it's a hole. Well. I need an epoxy. I need a resin. Let me look around. We got to make some repairs. I thought this was going to be an easy, just paint this doom pile project. They're never what I think they are. Legitimately, I could probably count on 2 hands the number of times I started a project and it went exactly as I thought. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but they have to be there, right? I guess this is not one of them. Let me see if I can find some epoxy. One sec. You know it's getting serious when I put the apron on, but I found me some JB Weld. So this is a 2-part epoxy. Smells like a perm. But JB Weld is one of my favorite products for making repairs. I do like their quick wood. If I had had any, I would have used that. It's a 2-part epoxy that you just, you know, roll together. It's a lot less messy, but I don't have it. I've got this, and this is actually, I believe, steel, epoxy steel resin. It'll do the trick. It's very dark. It's black when it's mixed up. So, I mean, it's gonna require some priming. I think it's paintable. Wait, is it paintable? I gotta find out if it's paintable. Good news it is. Bad news, I need to wear gloves. Guess that's not bad news, but I don't want to get this on me. On my fingers. I don't want to feel sticky. Sometimes you gotta brave the sticky. Sometimes you gotta wear the gloves. I hate these gloves. They're not very flexible. They're more like kitchen gloves, but my husband bought them and didn't realize what they were. And he hates them, so they were free to me. I'll take them. It's the best price ever. So now my hands are protected. Ooh, okay. Let me get you guys switched around so you can see what I'm doing, but we're going to have to repair that crack before we do anything. All right, I have removed the light bulb. That is a significant crack, you guys. Like, wow. It looks like it was repaired once before. So we are going to give us a good squeeze. Make sure we have enough. And this is just equal parts. So I'm going to do my best to eyeball the parts. And what I do is I'll put them next to each other. And this surface is protected. This paper is disposable. Looks about the same. This is the hardener. The black is the steel. And we're going to mix them together. And it's going to end up a dark gray, almost black. There's that perm smell hitting me in the face. This is sandable, it said, and paintable, drillable, all that good stuff. So which is good because I think we're going to have to shape that. There's that hole. I want to make sure I get it filled in the hole. Out of there where it's going to be hard to sand. The rest of this should not be difficult to sand. All right. Now we just need to let that dry. There's nothing I can do about it. That repair had to absolutely be made before I could do anything with this. So now we just wait. We are back. It is the next day on this project, and I sanded it, as you can see, because I figured you guys didn't need to watch me do that. We had some drying issues with the epoxy. It's been rainy and humid here, so it's just... the struggle's real when it comes to that. I don't know if you can see it, but right there was where that hole was, and there's still a little divot. So it's a lamp. I'm going to fill it with the pink stuff, the DAP, the Drydex pink stuff, because I don't have time to wait for epoxy. I am filling it tonight. This is a really strange angle because there's no good way to show you what I'm painting. So I'm just going to paint this now in this gray that we got from Fusion because I want to get rid of it. And I think it's a good neutral color. So actually it's kind of a blue-gray. Maybe it's not a good neutral color. I don't know. Now I'm just kind of stippling it in the details. So this is this pouncing motion, just getting it into the little cracks and crevices, because there is this beautiful little detail in here. And I thought about trying to figure out how to get that detail to come through a little bit. Thinking glaze, of course, but I'm thinking maybe like the smoke glaze this time, which is a gray glaze and not the brown, over the gray. So it would just get in there and darken in the detail, but really not change the color. It will be the same color family, if that makes any sense. So that's what I'm anticipating in my brain happening after this dries. So the two glazes that I work with are the aged glaze. This is my favorite. This one I love. I also bought the smoked glaze, and at the time, I think they offer it now. They didn't have like sample sizes. Rust-Oleum, get on the damn sample sizes. We don't know that we want to pay this much for this entire can until we use it. But this is smoked glaze, and it is a gray based glaze. And I think this is what I want to do on this, because it stays in that same color family. I don't believe I want to do the brown glaze over the top, but the brown glaze is the one I use the most. And I don't actually like this one. Like everything I've ever put it on, I'm unhappy. But because this is already a dark gray paint, I feel like this is going to be okay. And if it's not, I'm going to paint over it. Okay, I'm back and it's dry. And this is the smoke glaze that I was talking about. So I am going to just cover this. I'm going to do just the neck right now. Because if I hate it, then I only have to redo the neck. I really don't like this glaze normally. Like I put it on things and I go, oh, I hate it. So I'm thinking it's going to be okay. And at the same time, part of my brain's like, you're going to hate it. Let it sit for a minute. Just sitting on there. I'm going to dab it. Dab, dab, dab. It's underwhelming. It's underwhelming. I am not a fan still. It is sitting in there. It's just underwhelming. I really don't like the smoke glaze. It doesn't do the job. It does nothing. Create an antique look. Create a boring look. I'm going to do the whole body. So I'm just covering the whole thing. I don't think it'll help. It's fine. I mean, I can kind of see the detail better. Can you see it? Little swoopy, swirly things up here. It does nothing for me. The smoked glaze still has, I found no purpose. I don't know, that does nothing for me. Now I'm tempted to take the brown glaze and put it over it. What I wanted it to do, it really did not do. And instead, I have now changed this from just a gray to now it definitely has blue on it. Which is what I had before. Just a different shade. Oh my gosh. It's exactly the same as it was before. I feel sad now. I can't believe this. Oh my God. Oh well. Technically it's done. I put the lampshade in the other room. You know what? Hang on. I think it's okay. I mean, see, it's very blue. It's very blue. That's what I don't like about this smoke. I am a fan of blue. Don't get me wrong. But every time I've ever put this on, instead of, like, when I think of a smoked look, I think of a black or a gray, right? Like you had a fire and smoke got on this stuff, or you have a fireplace and soot came up. It's not blue. So every time I use this, and I definitely see navy blue when I use it. And I don't know if that's just me. You know what? You know how black looks blue when I paint it in the can? Maybe once this dries, it turns black. Let me give this a second. I'm going to put a hairdryer on this. And let's see if that's what happens. Because if that's what happens, is that this dries down from navy blue to black, just like black does. Whenever I have to paint black chairs for that customer and black cabinet, you roll it on, it's navy blue. But for some reason it dries and it's black. So let me get a hairdryer on this and see if that's what English. See if that's the problem. Because if it is, then, you know, all these times I just wiped it all off. Or a waste. It was a waste. I don't know. Maybe it's less blue. I'm calling it done, though. We're done. Finished the project. I'm going to get that lampshade on it and put a price tag on it and get it in the shop because she's done. One more doom pile project off the shelf back there, and we're going to have to figure out what else is back there. Oh, I gotta get cracking on those doomsday piles. The doom pile. Ugh. But this one we're gonna say goodbye to. So, thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junkin'. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.